forward. At 6'9", number 9, LeBron.
Well, we can finally say the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And here's what the Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing the Ben Thompson and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Nash is out there with Hudson, and it's Pettit in at the 4. And for New York, LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Towns, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Pass to Guerin. Here's Hudson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Down low. Yet another bucket.
And he's now scored the second most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the sports headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron. That's as newsworthy as you can get.
Nash against Irving. Guerin passes to Nash. Here's Guerin. Out to Nash. From outside the arc. A shot, no good. Good D by Irving. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now here's Nash. Driving in, up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's LeBron. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. Love. And the dunk by Love.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
Pass to Pettit. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Love. To the middle. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now here's James. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and Towns gets it to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. Towns with the bucket.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Love. Hook shot on the way, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Pettit. They double him with Irving. Nash with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nash has got 5 now.
And the quickness of Nash's game. Just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Towns a screen on Hudson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Ncaa, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah, you got to respect the size of Pettit. Not petite, Pettit. When he's deep inside, he's looking to dunk it every time.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Lieber's checked in. Now here's James. Out to Edwards. A steal. Nash outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Johnson. James in the post. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Lever. Here's Pettit. They set the screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it's Cleveland.
I like watching Lever get into rhythm on offense. I mean, this is a high IQ basketball player who picks good shots to take.
Now here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Just a little extra on that one.
Nash kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Lever. Launches it. And James pulls it down.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Johnson in the corner. Now Cleveland moving it up. Lever, the pass to Pettit. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it back. Pettit, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the boards.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. New York trailing. Now Irving. Scoreless thus far. Here's James.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Hudson. That shot off. Left side, Edwards. Irving finds Edwards. Pass to Towns. LeBron against Lever. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Hudson. Over Johnson. No good from Hudson. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
And New York making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Pettit, defended by Towns. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nash outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hudson.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving kicks to Johnson. Outside Irving. Towns looking it over. Outside for Lowry. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Here's Nash. Good, nice job down low. Nash has got 7.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Knicks, Zinkas, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for James. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Lever. Outside, Jamison. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Edwards. And Lowry has it in the corner. It's stolen by Lever. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 20 left to play here in the first.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Outside, Porzingis pass to Edwards. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Lever with it. John Starks on the wing. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got his third assist on the night.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Beck. Anunoby against Jamison. Lever outside. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out front, leading by just 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Johnson, Lowry out there with Edwards, and there's Porzingis, and it's Anunoby in at the 4 spot. Edwards passes to Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Pat Lever. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
No good on the second free throw. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Johnson finds Edwards. Tries from 16, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Edwards. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Lever dishes to Starks. Outside for Jamison. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby against Lever. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Beck passes to Jamison. Now, here is Starks. The three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pass to Lowry. Johnson outside. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Stolen by Jamison. Lowry against Lever. Outside for Starks. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Lowry. Starks with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
What a fierce competitor. They don't want Starks to hold back. They want him in attack mode like on that possession.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Porzingis lets the three fly. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Starks. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry kicks to Edwards. Outside for Lowry. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis inside. He's covered by Lever.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make a case it makes him sharper and more focused.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for New York. Kevin Love's checked in for Anunoby, and Irving subbed in for Johnson. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And stolen by Irving. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Lever outside. Here's Pettit. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 4 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Irving. Lever pulls it in. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The kick out to Irving. To the wing on the left. Lever with the steal. Here's Guerin. And he comes up with the deuce. Guerin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Lever, the pass to Guerin. Pass to Beck. Clock at 4. Here's Guerin. He's covered by Irving. Releases. Guerin, no good. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for New York. LeBron's checked in for Porzingis. OG Anunoby comes in for Edwards. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Love. And there's the call on Pat Lever. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jameson's checked in. Here's James. He has 7. James jackhammers it down.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what? 2 decades?
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Nash the pass to Guerin. Inside and stolen by Love. Pass to Anunoby. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Lever's got it. Nash's shot is in.
Pat Lever, Lafayette is his given name. A really good passer, good all-around player. Somebody who knows how to set the table and find his guys.
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Anunoby. And here's LaVine. Banked in off the glass. LaVine's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Knicks.
You know, it's not just the 3-point shot for LaVine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Guerin passes to Pettit, and it's good. 2 points. Pettit's got 12 points in the game.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's James to the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Antoine Jameson picks one up.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That's good from Love.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hudson comes in for Lever. Both free throws good from Love. Here's Nash. He's got 9. Pass to Guerin. Here's Pettit. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Now Nash puts up a 3. The rebound by James. James gets inside and finishes.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Nash, the pass to Bennett. Here's Giffen. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Edwards comes in for Levine. He hits both from the stripe.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Towns, a screen on Hudson. The kick out to Towns. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
Nash, the pass to Pettit. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Nash is good for 3. Nash has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
James against Hudson. Right side, Irving. Love draws the double. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Nash with it. Now guarded by Towns. Good. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Love with the screen on Hudson. James kicks to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist. 14 points for LeBron.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Irving. The kick out to Towns. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 2. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset, or not.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Nash. Hudson is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Guerin in at the shooting guard. And the Knicks with possession here. James with it. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Hit it. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 6 assists here tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And they double up James. Back to Love. Edwards passes to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nash with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Guerin. Hudson against James. And stolen by LeBron. In the corner, Irving with it. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 3. Nash the pass to Guerin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Left side, Love. The kick out to LeBron. Another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Nash dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Nash the pass to Guerin. Here's Pettit. Cavaliers moving the ball around. They set the pick. And it's Nash missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Free throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Here's Pettit. 18 points for him. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
5th in field goal percentage. And they showed up in terms of free throw shooting. Top 5 in our league. That was one of the strongest assets for this group last year.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnover. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponents' mistakes.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Guerin. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Man, we've seen this movie before. Kyrie Irving, special with the rock.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Free throw no good for Irving.
Kyrie Irving special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
The Knicks leading by 7. And here is James. He's got 21. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Irving. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
To the inside. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's James. Basket good. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Guerin. 12 points for him. Here's Pettit into the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, you know, Pettit is not a good scorer. He's a great scorer, effective at getting whatever shot he wants and then converting.
Love with the screen on Hudson. James kicks to Love. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
No good on the shot. Out to Edwards. Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Hudson against LeBron. Hudson the pass to Guerin. Nash with the screen on Edwards. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Hudson. Pass to Guerin. Goes back up. And it's good off the glass. Guerin's got 14 points for the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Hudson against LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Nash the pass to Pettit. Nash with the screen on Love. Back to Nash. Fires from deep. Up again. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Edwards finds James. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeBron's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nash against Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Irving with the ball for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Love.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Anthony Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, 27 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Weaver's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Back to Nash. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Kevin, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. James kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Lever. Edwards, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Back to Lever. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. LeBron against Hudson. Shoots the 3. No good from Irving. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Hudson. The 19-foot shot. Here's Pettit. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving the lane. Oh, James absorbed the hit on the drop.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Nash drives in, and the basket is good. Nash has got 14.
And I love that take from the Canadian Nash. A cunning and decisive attack.
LeBron with him, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Towns.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Knicks, Porzingis is checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for LeBron. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Lever dishes to Starks. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Edwards. Out to Porzingis. And here is Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Edwards passes to Lowry. Fires for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 4, Richard Garrett.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the shot goes down. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
It's Lever on the wing. He has 6. Beck controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Beck's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Knicks. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We come back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Irving with the ball for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So with LeBron on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving is out there with Lowry. Then there's Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Having having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now, here's Lever. Pass to Pettit. That ball. Great assist by Lever. Pettit's got 24 points.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Out to Porzingis. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Irving. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron. Lowry against Lever. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Bounce pass from Love. Fades back. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Love. Love's got 6 assists here tonight. Lever passes to Guerin. Here's Beck. Pass to Guerin. From downtown, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Johnson. And it's blocked. Here's Guerin. Pass to Beck. Here's Pettit. Here's Starks. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Knicks trail by 7. Now Lowry. Pass to Johnson. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Knicks. And Cleveland also making a change. Hudson's checked in for Starks. Here's Irving. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The 3 ball sinks the 3-pointer.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Lever, the pass to Pettit. To the middle. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Lowry. Porzingis finds Love. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
That one goes in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here is Irving. Kick out to Levine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Porzingis. LeBron comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. Here's Lever. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Love outside. Pass to LeBron. Love with the screen for James. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Well, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 4. That passes to Guerin. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
James looking it over. Pass to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Lever kicks to Hudson to the right side. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Levine's checked in for Love. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Lever. Pettit, good. Pettit's got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pretty tight defense there on Edwards. As a matter of fact, a little too tight.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Kevin Love's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Pass to Pettit. The rebound by Kevin Love. Knicks trail by 4. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's James. LeBron, the extra effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns. He throw good. Lever.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
Now, here is Irving. LeBron outside. LeBron fights his way through. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Pettit. Lever up top. He's covered by Irving, and it's in there. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 assists. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Nash is checked in for the Cavaliers. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the Cavaliers with possession here. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer, Love pulls it down. James. Now Edwards. James outside. Here's Towns. James outside. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Towns with the steal. Now Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Nash outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
He kicks it to go.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And he banks the layup in.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Now here's LeBron. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving outside. Now Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Flings it in off the window.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Outside Edwards. He drills the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's fruit.
Abdul-Jabbar against Towns. It drops.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Launches it. Trained from outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.